and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
WVU Medicine is pleased to introduce 6 new providers who've joined our medical staffs at Berkeley Medical Center, Jefferson Medical Center, and University Healthcare Physicians. Dr. Safdar Akbar, Emergency Medicine. Physician's Assistant Misty Hunsader, Interventional Radiology. Nurse Practitioner Elena Diggs, Urgent Care. Physician's Assistant Catherine Lee, Emergency Medicine. Psychiatrist David Marks, Family Medicine, Psychology. And Physician's Assistant Stephanie Mabey, Neurology. WVU Medicine, growing to meet the needs of our community.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
I'm Jason Barrett. I'm running for state senate because I believe it's time to build an even better West Virginia. That starts with a less burdensome tax policy, reliable internet service, a strong education system, and a robust tourism industry. I believe this building starts right here in Jefferson and Berkeley counties. I ask for your support and your vote in the May 10th Republican primary.
Paid for by Friends of Jason Barrett.
Hi, it's Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 Spencer Dupuis. When I got into a car accident and needed to get another vehicle, I wanted to go somewhere I could trust. So I went to the Hefley Motor Company at 993 Hedgesville Road.
As a first-time car buyer, I really didn't know what to expect. But at Hefley, they treated me like family. Every step in the process was seamless. Not only did they give me a great deal, but they also helped me secure an amazing interest rate. Now I know firsthand why Hefley has such a great reputation in this community.
I ride with Hefley Motor Company, so you should too.
The following is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. Play ball! It's time for the fun and excitement of West Virginia high school baseball. Today's game is being brought to you by
Bechtel Jewelers, the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, CMA Honda of Winchester, Hagerstown Ford, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, the Mountaineer Grill and Pub, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Orsini's Home Store, Modern Realty Results, Kent Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, and the Skinner Law Firm.
And now for the pregame show. Let's go out to the field and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Waccamaw High School as we get you set for Martinsburg taking on Bishop O'Connell in Day 2 of the Mingo Bay Classic. Nick Verzolini alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. Here on the countdown to first pitch, brought to you by Cody's Body Shop at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. For you to get the work done right the first time, call 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. Spencer, we saw a great win for the Bulldogs yesterday over a High Point Christian Academy, and it will be an even bigger test today against this Bishop O'Connell team.
Yeah, a big win yesterday for them at Socastee High School, and Michael Lupus hitting the Dogs' first home run of the season. I believe Lupus's first career home run It was a big day for them. And, this Bishop O'Connell team is going to be a big test. They beat Jefferson yesterday.
3-1.
3-1, yes. They beat Jefferson 3-1 yesterday. So Martinsburg's obviously lost to Jefferson twice. So it's going to be a tough test for them today.
Yeah, and you look back at that game yesterday for Martinsburg. You mentioned the Lupus 3-run homer. Carson Buber was on the mound for the Bulldogs, and he just continued to find ways to get outs, even when High Point Christian Academy would threaten with 2 or 3 runners on. Buber would get them out of the inning. He's going to need to do something, or they're going to need something similar today out of DJ Triggs on the mound, because this Bishop O'Connell team, they're led by 3 pitchers that are all going D1 and can all throw heat.
Yeah, definitely, and one of those being Jack O'Connor. He's a big one. And, last night I was talking to Coach Byler. He was sitting in the stands watching that Jefferson Bishop O'Connell game, and he said, he was trying to figure out who to start based upon how their pitchers were pitching, so he didn't decide the starter until after the game last night, or after the Bishop O'Connell Jefferson game, excuse me.
And he likes to go with Triggs, who is usually like a Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday night starter for them.
Yeah.
And they don't play on Sundays, so. And Friday's usually an EPAC game. But Triggs gets a lot of non-conference action. He's been solid this year for the senior right-hander. He pitched well in relief of Joe Paulson about a week ago when they needed him on the mound. And, mid-3s ERA. Definitely a guy that can give you a good outing. And, he'll be matched up against a really good pitcher on the other side for Bishop O'Connell, who will send on the mound today one of their aces in McDonough. Bobby McDonough, a really tough starter today for Bishop O'Connell. So Martinsburg's going to have to find a way to manufacture runs, and if they're able to get out to a good start like they did yesterday, could be another huge win for the Dogs.
Yeah, it definitely could be a huge win for the Dogs, and obviously last week they kind of had those 2 hiccups against Jefferson and Washington, but they've turned it around so far, and got the win, the emotional win Friday night, swept the 2 on Saturday against Williamsport and Smithsburg, and they got the big win yesterday. So that's 4 in a row. That's good so far. We want to make it 5 tonight.
All right, we'll take our first 3-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll hear from the head coach of the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Aaron Byler, along with Bishop O'Connell's head coach, Coach Padgett. So that is on the other side of this break. This is West Virginia High School Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Finding the right home can be a tough decision, but finding the right lender doesn't have to be. With 32 years of experience, the Mortgage Center knows how to find the right loan for you that requires little or no money down. The Mortgage Center's mobile-friendly website makes the application process quick and stress-free. And as always, you'll want to get pre-approved before you contact any real estate agent or builder. Whether you're purchasing or refinancing, call the Mortgage Center at 304-267-9040 or visit mortgagefinancing.com today.
Hi, George Miller here. I'm proud to be your Republican candidate in the 90th District. I would be honored to be re-elected to serve you once again. I strongly support our Second Amendment rights. I am pro-life, and I'm a constitutionalist first. A vote for George Miller is a vote for veterans, farmers, teachers, law enforcement, and our service personnel. We must protect our freedom and our children. I am open, transparent, and will work for you. Learn more at checkingeorge.com. Vote George Miller in May.
Paid for by George A. Miller.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon & Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon & Jenkinson. We play hardball.
Life can get in the way these days. We all know that. Work commitments, social commitments, volunteer commitments, family commitments. You put your heart into all of it. You've got enough to worry about already. Your roof shouldn't be one of those things. Everything should just work. But when your roof is in need of an upgrade, you shouldn't have to worry about that either. Modern Renovations, your 4-state roofing solution, reminding you that home is where the heart really is.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilston Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
We welcome you back here on the Cody's Body Shop Countdown to First Pitch. Nick Verzoni, Spencer Dupuy getting you set for Martinsburg and Bishop O'Connell. We'll now hear from the head coach of the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Aaron Byler. Now joined by the head coach of the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Aaron Byler. Coach, a great win for your team yesterday over High Point Christian Academy. What'd you like out of your team's performance? And really the offense got going with the 3-run homer by Michael Lupus, which was good to see.
Yeah, really good team win against a really, really good High Point Christian Academy team. I think the home run by Lupus early kind of was the spark and probably the difference in the game. And then, credit to Carson Buber and our defense for what seemed like getting after jam there. So just proud of the way they battled, and we're going to have to do much of the same today if we want a chance.
It seemed like every time that they had threatened or got guys on base, you found a way to get out of the inning. What do you think that says about your pitching and your defense?
Well, I think it just shows, that they're gonna battle every pitch and compete. And again, hats off to Carson for just going out there and manning it up and giving it everything he had. And he threw 111 pitches, and probably 90 of them were high-intensity pitches, meaning that there were guys on base or big spots in the game. So it's more like throwing 160 when you consider all that. So just proud of him, proud of our defense for doing enough.
DJ Trey's going for you today. We've seen him pitch well this year. What are you going to need out of him on the mound?
Going to need him to throw strikes, going to need him to be able to throw all 3 pitches, 4 strikes, fastball, changeup, and curveball, because if you do any research on this Bishop O'Connell team, they have some big-time dudes and big-time commitments at the top of that lineup, and we watched them last night, and it's not like they don't hit at the bottom of the order too. So.
Yeah, they knocked off Jefferson last night 3-1, so definitely a tough opponent, but your team has already faced tough opponents this year, so what are you kind of telling the guys going into this one?
Haven't really told them anything. I mean, this group has just enough arrogance about them that, they don't back down from anyone, and they don't really care who they play. So, we'll have a little talk about doing the right things and playing good baseball, because if you don't play good baseball and do the right things in situations, teams like this will really take advantage of it, and it starts with throwing strikes and keeping them off balance.
All right, Coach, thank you. Good luck today.
Thanks, Nick.
Looking for some nightlife? Then look no further. Laddie's Bar and Grill has a full bar and kitchen, pool table, and entertainment with great food at affordable prices. You can dine in or carry out by calling us at 304-263-5233. Laddie's is open Monday through Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. We serve breakfast all day long, and our lunch and dinner specials are posted every day on our Facebook page. So stop on in to Laddie's Bar and Grill, located at 107 Lutz Avenue in Martinsburg.
Now joined by the head coach of the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Aaron Byler. Coach. Now joined by the head coach of Bishop O'Connell, Kyle Padgett. Coach, your team got a 3-1 win yesterday, day 1 of the Mingo Bay Classic over Jefferson. What did you like about your team's performance? I know pitching was a big key in that win.
Yeah, pitching for us all year. We've got 3 senior arms that are all going to pitch at Division I college level. We lean on those guys quite a bit, and we got kind of what we've gotten from them. Yesterday again, Carson was very good. And then to hand the ball to Jack O'Connor in the 7th to shut it down is a fun thing to do. He's normally a starter for us, but we're going to hold him till Friday. So to get him an inning there was good, and he's got pretty good stuff.
You mentioned those 3 Division I pitchers on your team. What else has been kind of the key to your guys' success, and who else has really stood out for you?
Sure. I mean, when we pitch and we defend, we're a tough club to beat. We're not overwhelming offensively most days. We do enough, and we're pretty good on the bases when guys are paying attention. But we defended pretty well yesterday, kicked it around a little bit, but you're going to have that at the high school baseball level. But in general, if we pitch and defend, that's our formula for success.
Your win yesterday over Jefferson came against the top team in Martinsburg's conference. What do you know about Martinsburg, if anything, and what are you looking forward to about this matchup?
Very, very little. Obviously, at this level, the guy on the mound is such a big deal. So if they throw a guy out there that it doesn't mean he's a hard thrower, just mixing up stuff, and if he's in the zone, we'll have to compete offensively. But we're throwing another one of our arms, another senior, so we like our chances against anybody.
And what will be some keys for your guys to do well down here at the tournament, and what do you kind of like about this tournament overall? Obviously, get away from school and everything and have some fun as well.
Yeah, I mean, I love this tournament. We didn't get to go the last couple of years, obviously, with the COVID stuff, but we rent a beach house. Everyone stays in there, so it's a good team bonding event for us. Great weather, obviously, down here. The fields are all fantastic. And it's always nice playing schools that, you're otherwise not going to face. So really like everything about the tournament. Our formula for success down here is going to be what it's been. We're going to have to pitch. And if we stick to kind of our script as far as pitchers go, we should be a tough team to beat throughout the whole tournament. If something blows up, then we'll have to get a little creative. But like I said, I like our chance against anybody, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, Coach, thank you, and good luck today.
Thank you very much.
All right, we just heard from both teams' head coaches, and those coaches' interviews are brought to you by Laddie's Bar and Grill at 107 Lutz Avenue in Martinsburg. If you are looking for some fun nightlife and great food at affordable prices, then dine in at Laddie's or carry out by calling them at 304-263-5233. We'll take a 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll continue to break things down here on the Cody's Body Shop. Countdown to first pitch. This is West Virginia High School Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl tile and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Hi, I'm Sally Hardy. I am asking you to re-elect John Hardy to the West Virginia House. John is my husband of 24 years and an amazing dad to our daughters. I am proud of this hardworking man who runs a successful business, gives back to the community, and is our valuable delegate. John Hardy is a man of values with a heart of service, and he cares about moving West Virginia forward. Re-elect my husband, John Hardy. Visit Delegate John Hardy on Facebook.
Paid for by candidate. Hi, this is Rob Mario. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call 304-262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
We welcome you back to Waccamaw High School as we get you set for Martinsburg and Bishop O'Connell. Nick Verzolini alongside me, Spencer Dupuis. And Spencer, let's get into the EPAC Baseball Roundup brought to you by Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. Over 120 years combined experience as accident, injury, and disability lawyers. Go to burkeandschultz.com or call them at 304-263-0900. We play hardball. Earlier today, Washington getting the win.
I was going to say, some hard ball thrown there. A great game thrown there by Colin Reed. 5 2/3 of no hit, no run, baseball, walking 1, striking out 7, pulled him at 73 pitches, so he can use him again this weekend. Matai came in and he went 1 1/3, 2 hit, 2 run, 2 earned, 1 walk. As McClancy tied the ball game in the top of the 7th with 2 runs, and then Washington was able to walk it off. Morse hit a line drive to left field, and McCarthy scored as Stottlemyre went to third, and obviously big win for Washington. They're starting out this tournament 2-0, but Spring Mills not on the right page for them again, as they lost yesterday as well to Georgetown 10-0. Today they lost 11-2 to High Point Christian, and Hedgesville also in action earlier today, lost 6-1 to El Area, the Pioneers there. And our game that we have here is going to go, and then after this, Waccamaw, the home team here, will host Jefferson, and then back in the Eastern Panhandle, set to get going at 4:30. Oh, I guess not in the Eastern Panhandle, but Musselman will be at Pendleton County. That's set for 4:30 first pitch. And, yeah.
All right. Sounds good, Spencer. Let's now go to the weather. Brought to you by Kelly Allstate Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, call Gary Kelly at 304-263-4596. And we'll actually get that later in the broadcast because it looks like the two teams that are taking the field. So let's go ahead and take our final 2-minute break. And that will do it for the pregame show. When we come back, we'll have first pitch.
Play ball! The pregame is over, and we're ready for today's opening pitch and the play-by-play. Today's game broadcast has been brought to you by
Cody's Auto Body, Laddie's Bar and Grill, Trips Flooring, The Mortgage Center, Gary Kelly Allstate Insurance, Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, the Hefley Motor Company, the Palace Lounge, Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies, Milestone Realty, and by WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers.
So let's return to the field and rejoin our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team.
We welcome you back to Waccamaw High School. Bishop O'Connell taking on Martinsburg here in the second game for both teams. Both teams starting the tournament 1-0. Bulldogs coming out in the black jerseys, orange numbers, or black numbers with the orange outline, I should say, white pants, and then orange hats today with the black Martinsburg logo. And Bishop O'Connell also wearing the black jerseys, but blue numbers with the white outlines, blue hats and white logo, and white pants. So we get ready for first pitch, and first pitch is brought to you by the Mortgage Center on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg. One call will save you thousands. Call 304-267-9040. And now we'll give you our starting lineups. We'll start with the Bulldogs, leading off and playing shortstop, number 3, Hudson Clement. Playing left field and batting second is number 4, Landon Sifford. Batting third, the first baseman, number 14, Isaiah Morris. And first pitch is in there for a called strike.
2:59, Nick, starting a little early here.
Yep, following Morris will be Buber, then Lupus, Camby, Asanovich, Zittel, who will hit for Triggs, and Wilt in right field. The next pitch is popped up in the infield behind second base. And going over is making the catch is the shortstop, Michael Powell. And then for Bishop O'Connell today, it will be O'Connor, Mayfield, McDonough, Francetic, Armar, Lavana, Brad Armar, Powell, and then Kankos and Strom is being hit for by the DH Armar. Next pitch in there for ball 1.
To Landon Sifford. Second
And
batter
our
of the day
starting
for the
lineups
Dogs.
are brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring needs. Call 304. Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009. Ball popped out into left center field. Or online at tripsfloorsanding.com. So Isaiah Morris will come to the plate, facing a 2-out at bat here. And Morris a big swing and a miss for strike one.
Good to see Morris out there, and we know he came in to pitch yesterday, but took a hard fall there at first base trying to go for a ball.
Now on the mound for Bishop O'Connell is Bobby McDonough. He takes that pitch low for ball one.
And as you mentioned earlier in the pregame, you know, Bishop O'Connell's got 3 big arms, and one of them, Jack O'Connor, believed to be a MLB prospect here, at least draft prospect this summer prior to going to school.
Next pitch is low for a ball. So 2 ball, 1 strike count on Isaiah Morris, the Dogs left-handed hitting first baseman. McDonough kicks and deals, and it's outside for ball 2. Or 3, excuse me.
Yeah, 3-1 count here.
So Morris settles back in for the 3-1. McDonough with 2 outs, kicks, deals, delivers. It's in there for strike 2. Down the middle of the plate. Looked like Morris wanted to swing initially, then held back his bat. So he digs back in on the full count pitch. The 3-2 is popped up and foul and out of play. So Morris will reset. And really the first guy to make McDonough work here in the early going. Clement grounded out. Sifford flew out to begin this first inning, and Morris chops this one foul. Full count on Isaiah Morris. McDonough looks in. Things just getting started between Bishop O'Connell and Martinsburg, and swinging a foul tip into the glove, but it's dropped by the catcher behind the plate. So the count remains full. McDonough looks in, delivers the 3-2, hit hard towards short. Right there is Powell. Powell will throw to first for out number 3 over to Jack O'Connor, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dogs. We'll head to the bottom of the first. No score between Martinsburg and Bishop O'Connell. This is West Virginia High School baseball at the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
If you're in an accident, the first thing that you have to do is call 911. You have to get medical care immediately.
The next thing you need to do is call us. When you hire us at the Skinner Law Firm, what we do is we are going to investigate your case, and we're going to lay out the options that you have, all at no cost to you.
We will use all of our resources and all of our experience to get you what you deserve.
The Skinner Law Firm, SkinnerFirm.com.
I'm Jason Barrett. I'm running for state senate because I believe it's time to build an even better West Virginia. That starts with a less burdensome tax policy, reliable internet service, a strong education system, and a robust tourism industry. I believe this building starts right here in Jefferson and Berkeley counties.
I ask for your support and your vote in the May 10th Republican primary.
Paid for by Friends of Jason Barrett.
We welcome you back to Waccamaw High School. Nick Verzolini, Spencer Dupuis, happy to have you with us. Martinsburg taking on Bishop O'Connell. No score between the two teams. Jack O'Connor will lead things off for the Knights. DJ Triggs on the mound today, Spencer, for Martinsburg.
Yeah, Triggs was on the mound for the Dogs over the weekend. I believe he was on for that Smithsburg game. Let me just double check here. Let me double check here. My phone's being a little slow. Yeah, he went 6 1/3 against Smithsburg. 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, three walks and 4 strikeouts, pitching 111 pitches there, so the threshold faced 28 batters.
So O'Connor will lead it off for O'Connell, Bishop O'Connell.
Yeah, that was.
And I'm probably going to accidentally call him O'Connell at some point, I feel like.
Yeah, it'll happen.
I'll try my best not to for Jack O'Connor.
It'll happen.
Followed by Mayfield and McDonough.
Talking to the JV coach there at Myrtle Beach High School earlier, he was like the grounds crew guy. He was telling me he's from Silver Spring, Maryland. He actually used to coach him before he got to high school. So he's telling me he's going to come out here tomorrow and watch a game with them, I guess.
Yeah, very talented Bishop O'Connell team, and a good chance for Martinsburg to either get a really great win on their resume or continue to battle. But O'Connor sends this one into center field for a leadoff first pitch single.
Yeah, we know why he's an MLB draft prospect here, already getting, puts bat on ball here on the first ball to him.
So DJ Triggs will have to work with a runner on first, and Mayfield coming to the plate. Carson Mayfield, who pitched yesterday in the win over Jefferson for Bishop O'Connell, now digs in. He'll take that first pitch for strike one. A heater by DJ Triggs. The Bulldogs again with the orange hats today. A little bit different. I don't think we've seen those too often with this jersey. And the next pitch is low for ball one. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Mayfield. Runner on first is O'Connor. He leads off at first. 1-1 count, bottom of the first inning. No score between the two teams. Dogs went down 1-2-3. The pitch from Triggs, a big swing and a miss for strike 2. So 1-2 count now on Mayfield. Martinsburg able to win yesterday 6-2 over High Point Christian Academy. Triggs looks in, delivers the pitch inside for a ball. Connor takes his lead off at first. Sonovich behind the plate. Dogs defense. Lupus, Clement on the left side of the infield. Buber and Morris on the right side. And from left to right in the outfield, Sifford, Canby, and Wilt. DJ Triggs on the mound for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the defensive lineup becoming the usual defensive lineup for the Dogs.
This one hit well, but not very far. Canby gets under it. O'Connor will trail back to first. The throw in from Canby is not in time. And it's a 1 out now in the inning.
Great job by Morris there to come back, come up towards second base for that ball as they were trying to get O'Connor back on first, but that went up kind of towards the line.
So I'll bring Bobby McDonough to the plate, the starting pitcher today for Bishop O'Connell. The Knights with a runner on first and O'Connor, and the pitch is low for ball 1. DJ Triggs working for the Bulldogs today. We thought maybe it would be Caleb Edwards, but it looks like they're going to save him for later in this tournament.
He might go tomorrow.
He might go any day. Maybe Coach Byler's just telling us that to throw us off our rhythm.
I don't think he would throw us off our rhythm.
That one popped foul.
I don't think he would throw us off our rhythm. I usually text him the morning of and get the starter, but I just didn't today. We were a little busy earlier today.
Didn't he tell us it was kind of a late decision today?
Yeah, well, I went to talk to him while he was scouting this game last night where Bishop O'Connell played Jefferson, and he was trying to see matchups-wise who he thought would best work, and he thought DJ Triggs because he had both available.
That one's fouled away. So Triggs has gotten 2 strikes here on Mayfield, a 1-2 count. Runner leads off of first base, 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning.
I believe Lupus is available too.
And they could definitely use Lupus out of the pen or as a starter, depending on.
He started that game against Williamsport on Saturday where they got the 12-4 victory.
So 1-2 count, 1 away. Runner on first for the Knights. Triggs looks into Sonovich. throws back toward first, and it's not in time.
Gotta get used to that, Nick. I double tapped here if you're watching on TV 10. I apologize for that double tap.
Just single tap, Spencer.
Yeah, like that.
Triggs looks into Asanovich, kicks, steals, delivers.
Runner's going.
And it's hit hard into left center field. It's going back, and it's out of here.
No, it stays in.
It stays in. I couldn't see the coach got in my way. But it's a stand-up double. Runner comes around the plate to score. 1-0. Bishop O'Connell.
Yeah, Jack O'Connor comes around to score. He's got some good speed there.
So stand-up double for McDonough. Drives in one.
Good speed there going from first to home, but it was already running on the hit or on the pitch.
So, well hit ball. And Franzek coming to the plate now. Runner on second after the stand-up RBI double by McDonough. Bobby McDonough helping himself out. Now Triggs will deliver the pitch, and there's a chopper foul. As we mentioned yesterday, we're down on the first base line in the press box.
Yeah, interesting look. Never seen that before. But new vantage point, so.
Triggs delivers the pitch, and it's low for ball one. 1-1 count. Runner being checked back towards second.
Yeah, Sonovich able to keep that a little bit to the right of him, just in front of him. Didn't get past him.
So 1-0 lead for Bishop O'Connell over Martinsburg. Bottom of the first inning, one away. A runner standing on second base. It's McGraw, the courtesy runner. That runner is courtesy of Jason Barrett for State Senate, a conservative fighter for Jefferson and Berkeley counties. Pitch misses low for ball two. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Franzek. Runner leads off first. Triggs delivers and again misses in the dirt. Runner takes off toward third. The throw from Asanovich beats him, and he gets the out.
And moral of the story there, you don't run on Asanovich.
Well, McGraw tried to be overly aggressive potentially, as really the ball was in the dirt, but Asanovich had blocked it and also is in front of him. So really, you don't want to run in that situation, but McGraw was trying to take third and put his guys in a runner on third and just 1 out. But now 2 away, still a favorable count for Franzek, and he'll take ball 4. So he'll take his base and extend this inning.
Essentially trade a runner there in scoring position to a guy at first.
Armar will come to the plate. And it's Ashton Armar. And he will take the first pitch for a called strike. So 2 outs, runner on first, 1-0 lead for Bishop O'Connell in the bottom of the first inning. Nick Verzolini, Spencer Dupuis, happy to have you with us. Colin McLaughlin on camera, and that pitch is popped up and heading out of play. So 0-2 count. Now on Armar. Ashton Armar digging back in. Triggs has thrown 18 pitches so far in this first inning. 1-0 lead for the Knights over the Dogs. The pitch. Fouled back away again. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner on first is Franzek. Or Franzek, excuse me. Triggs looks into Asanovich. Looks back at the runner. Kicks, deals, delivers, and gets a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Bishop O'Connell will strand 1, but does take a 1-0 lead. We'll head to the second with more. This is the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Hi, I'm Sally Hardy. I am asking you to re-elect John Hardy to the West Virginia House. John is my husband of 24 years and an amazing dad to our daughters. I am proud of this hardworking man who runs a successful business, gives back to the community, and is our valuable delegate. John Hardy is a man of values with a heart of service, and he cares about moving West Virginia forward. Re-elect my husband, John Hardy. Visit Delegate John Hardy on Facebook.
Paid for by candidate.
To Waccamaw High School, Nick Verzolini, Spencer Dupuis, happy to have you with us. Bishop O'Connell leads Martinsburg 1-0 at the end of the first inning. After a RBI double from Bobby McDonough, who's on the mound today for the Knights. Dogs went down 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning, so it'll be Buber, Lupus, and Camby due up for Martinsburg to begin the second.
And Buber obviously on Friday night hit the walk-off single there on the night the Dogs honored their late assistant coach, Brett Twigg. Both of them are number 5. Twigg was number 5 in his playing days at Martinsburg.
Buber will take the first pitch for a ball. Had a RBI in the game yesterday for the Dogs. So swinging a good bat and also pitching well, but then he's been out there on the mound. He'll take that pitch in there for strike one, 1-1 count. Buber digs back in, there's a ball, and on the 2-0 pitch, he sends one nearly into center field. That will go down as an infield single. As a great effort by Powell to get there, but Buber has the Dogs' first hit.
And there you go. There goes the no-hitter, as they say.
A little early to be talking about no-hitters, but it is gone on the 8th pitch of the ball game for McDonough. Buber reaching on the single, and Michael Lupus now to the plate with a lead runner on. The first pitch to Lupus in there for strike one. Just off the outside, or just on the outside corner. So 0-1 count on Michael Lupus. Next pitch in there for strike two at the knees. So quickly, McDonough working to an 0-2 count on Lupus. Lupus, of course, with the 3-run home run yesterday to help lift the Dogs to, at the time, a 4-0 lead. And a big swing and a miss for strike three. Down goes Lupus.
He had a homer in his head right there. Fortunately, couldn't make any contact.
It didn't seem to be seeing it well out of McDonough's hand was Michael Lupus, and that will bring Jordan Camby to the plate now. Camby, the speedy center fielder, digs in for the Dogs with Buber standing on first base. And the pitch to Camby is fouled away. So Buber with the leadoff single. He'll stand on first. 1-0 Bishop O'Connell, top of the second inning. 0-1 count on Jordan Camby. The pitch to Camby, hit hard, but caught over there at first by Jack O'Connor. He'll tag the bag for the double play, and we'll head to the bottom of the second. Bishop O'Connell 1, Martinsburg 0. This is West Virginia High School Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Hefley Motor Company, just off I-81 at 993 Hedgesville Road, is a family-owned and operated business providing the Eastern Panhandle with the highest quality pre-owned vehicles and customer service since 1997. Hefley is a pre-owned Carfax Advantage dealer. We're proud to be your partner, serving the community. You're local, we're local, so why not buy local? Call us at 304-267-7172 or see us at 993 Hedgesville Road. And if you want to sell your car, we buy cars too. Check us out at Hefley.com. Hefley Motor Company, a nice place to do business.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl tile and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning between Martinsburg and Bishop O'Connell. 1-0 lead for the Knights over the Martinsburg Bulldogs. Nick Verzolini, Spencer Dupuis, happy to have you with us. Colin McLaughlin on camera, and back in the studio in Martinsburg is Avery Newport here at Waccamaw High School, just outside of Myrtle Beach.
Just outside?
Yeah, about 30, 40 minutes outside. I don't know.
Yeah,
can't remember what the name of this island is called.
Pawleys Island.
Pawleys Island. Who's Paulie?
I don't know. I'll have to ask.
Lavanya, Armar, and Powell due up for the Knights.
Yeah, Bishop O'Connell there in Arlington, Virginia. Really known for their basketball program. Coach Joe Wooten, son of the late Morgan Wooten, who coached at DeMatha for all those years. But they're a really good baseball program, too.
Yeah. Good athletic program there in Arlington. Of course, Mello Trimble, a notable alum on the basketball side. Former Maryland Terrapin, as that one's in there for strike one, but I've had a few notable names come out of that basketball program. 0-1 count here on Lavanya. Next pitch from Triggs, a swing and miss, and a pitch in the dirt for strike two.
Yeah, Kendall Marshall, a UNC alum.
Yep. Played point guard for a number of years, played in the NBA for a long time. The next pitch, good-looking pitch, but a little bit inside for ball one. 1-2 count on Lavanya as DJ Triggs working on the mound today for the Dogs. His team currently trailing 1-0. Triggs delivers the 1-2. It's hit hard into left field. That will get down for an easy single, as Sifford was playing more toward left center. Still able to get to it quickly to hold him to just a single, but a well-hit baseball.
Yeah, very well-hit baseball there, and obviously coming in as one of the top teams in this tournament. Both Martinsburg here and Bishop O'Connell, they knew today's matchup was going to be a good one, and so far, few hits for the Knights.
Yep. As that will bring Brad Armar to the plate. And he'll drive this one into center, but Camby is right there for out number one.
Got a nice breeze coming in here from left field, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit warmer, it seems like. Maybe it's just because we're inside than what it was.
Yeah, that breeze is really nice when it comes, though.
Yeah. Seems like it was a little bit colder, though, down at Myrtle Beach than it is up here.
Nick, that was also 10 a.m.
Fair enough.
And you were outside.
I was saying that. I was getting to that point.
They get him off? No. They nearly got him out at first.
So at the plate is Powell. Powell takes the first pitch for a ball, but the Dogs nearly get the throw down on Lavanya. Michael Powell batting for Bishop O'Connell, a lefty. DJ Triggs stepping back on the mound. Throw over, and it's not in time. Triggs looks in now. 1-0 pitch, getting ready to come with one away. Another throw over.
He's really getting to the mind of Triggs there at first.
Well, always got to respect the base runner. You don't want him to take second easily. Sanovich has thrown out, though, a runner already in this game down at third, but obviously that's an easier throw than throwing down to second. And that one fouled away, and the runner did take off, and Lavagna
will have to go back to first.
As it was fouled away. 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. 1-0 lead for Bishop O'Connell over Martinsburg in the bottom of the second inning.
We haven't really seen, we saw Triggs once, right?
Throws over again.
Did he pitch that Petersburg game?
Yeah, he pitched one of the Petersburg games.
Yeah.
The one that Martinsburg had struggled in, and then were able to come back. We saw DJ Triggs in that contest. Besides the contest they came in for Joe Paulson last week. That one's fouled away again, so good at bat here from Powell. But since we're mentioning weather, Spencer, let's get into our weather, brought to you by Kelly Allstate Insurance.
Yeah, nice day here currently.
63 degrees.
63 and sunny here in Pawleys Island, South Carolina. We'll get down to 63 still at 5 p.m.
Sounds good.
Doesn't get down anywhere. It's going to stay.
It's going to stay the same. So that is your weather, brought to you by Kelly Allstate Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, as the runner takes off towards second, Asanovich's throw goes into the outfield. Camby chasing it down. Camby's got a good arm. He'll throw to third, and Lupus leaps up. And all of a sudden now a runner on third with 1 out and 2 strikes. But Gary Kelly's Allstate Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, call Gary Kelly at 304-263-4596 or stop by 724 Lakeview Drive in Martinsburg.
Yeah, if you're a Sonovich there, you might just want to eat that one.
Yeah, definitely should have, I think, with the runner already most of the way there.
And where he was kind of wasn't conducive to throwing to the actual bag, which is why you saw it go there to the left.
So now a runner on third with 1 away. Powell just has to hit one hard enough to get in the second run of the game for Bishop O'Connell. And DJ Triggs in a tough situation. A 2-2 count, 1 out. If he can get this strikeout, though, he'll be in a much better situation. The pitch misses, though, outside for ball number 3.
Yeah, brings the count full here, Nick, and you really want to get this out. Really strike out.
Yeah, that's the best, I think, situation.
Unless you pop it up on the infield.
Right. For DJ Triggs and the Martinsburg defense. The pitch from Triggs on 3-2. A high chopper. That will score the run. Morris will get to it and step on the bag. So the Dogs will be forced to trade it out for a run. Bishop O'Connell, though, will take that. And it's now 2-0. Knights on top of Martinsburg.
Yeah, and there's not really much you can do there. You got to let that run score. You just really don't have time to throw it home.
So that will bring Kanakos to the plate. And he'll take the first pitch. Low for a ball. 2 outs. Triggs on the mound. Now no runners on the base paths. And the 1-0 is hit into right center field. Buber in shallow right center makes the play for out number 3. But Bishop O'Connell is able to get a run after a throwing error, advance the runner to third, and then a chopper on the fielder's choice. The Knights extend the lead now to 2-0. We'll head to the bottom of the second, or we'll head to the top of the third, when we come back after this break.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
This is Matt Miller, along with my wife, Dale.
As homeowners, we've been through the mortgage process several times, and each time we went to Mark and Cheryl Savitt at the Mortgage Center.
They treat you like family with personal one-on-one service, walking with you through the process from application to settlement.
Plus, low interest rates and closing costs.
The Mortgage Center is on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Phone 304-267-9040.
Or online at mortgagefinancing.com. NMLS number 237527, equal housing lender.
We welcome you back to Waccamaw High School. Nick Verzolini alongside me, Spencer Dupuis, the Mingo Bay Classic. And as McDonough remaining on the mound for the Knights.
Interesting here, Nick, listening to the umpire conversation with the Bishop O'Connell coaches. There are most of them, good bit, they were right in front of you. And they can't go past, I guess, a couple feet from the on-deck circle.
Gotcha. So
yeah. Gave them a warning.
I will keep them down the line, and I don't know what happens if you violate that warning. I guess you get tossed, right?
I guess you get ejected.
But Dogs coming to the plate, top of the lineup. I'm sorry, not the top of the lineup. I am
the bottom of the lineup,
yeah,
sir.
Bottom of the lineup. 7, 8, 9 hitters. Asanovich, Zittel, and Wilt due up for the Bulldogs. Thought for a second the 8 was a 3, and I was like, has Asanovich even hit yet? No. So 7, 8, 9 due up for Martinsburg. Asanovich will take the first pitch for a ball. The 1-0 to Asanovich. Hit on the ground toward third. Throw over to first is in time for out number 1 as Mayfield fires to O'Connor for out number 1. Ground out for Matthew Asanovich. Jake Zittel now coming to the plate. Zittel had a nice sacrifice bunt in yesterday's ball game. He'll dig in here with one away and gets fooled on that pitch. Swings and misses for strike 1. Tried to hold the bat back, but couldn't do so in time. So an 0-1 count on Jake Zittel. And the 0-1 is low for a ball, 1-1. So far, Bobby McDonough throwing well on the mound for Bishop O'Connell. He delivers on 1-1 with a bouncer. Make the count now 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 count, Zittel at the plate.
I guess I misinterpreted that. Only the coaches can be out. So the coaches can still stand right in front of you, Nick.
That's okay. I'll work around. Pitch misses low for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. The pitch to Zittel popped up and foul down the right field line. So Jake Zittel battling his way to a 3-ball, 2-strike count.
Zittel set to play in the West Virginia football All-Star game in June.
Got a little while before that as Zittel sends a chopper foul down the third baseline. Is that an actual game?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Remember we talked about it a couple weeks back on the show. Because head coach Brian Thomas at Musselman will be the one of the head coaches.
Swing and miss for strike 3. Zittel started to run down in case it was dropped by the catcher, Kanakos, but he was able to hold on to it. And McDonough gets his third strikeout now at the ball game. All of them have been swinging, but the Dogs have struggled early on offensively. Logan Wilt now coming to the plate, and Wilt pops this one up down the third baseline and out of play. Wilt, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. Lefty, playing right field. Has a nice glove out there in right. The pitch is popped into center field. Might get down for a base hit. It falls in. Logan Wilt, the number 9 hitter, It's a blooper to fall in, and the Dogs now have a runner on first with 2 away.
Yeah, great job by Wilt there to perfectly place the ball.
Yeah, Lavagna was crashing in on it, but it was a tough play for him to make. So Wilt with the single, at least I'll see. I think it definitely should, though, be a single, as it was off the end of the glove in a diving effort. Hudson Clement now to the plate.
It's only Wilt's 4th hit of the season if they're going to rule it a hit.
Clement takes that one low in the dirt.
They do.
For ball 1. I couldn't really imagine them giving that an error.
Yeah.
That was a great effort even to get to that ball by the center fielder, Lavagna. So Clement slaps this one into right field. That's back-to-back singles for the Dogs with 2 outs.
Yeah, and obviously 2-out hits are always good, but if you can move your runners around, now as you've at the top of the lineup here with Sifford coming up.
Sifford, as we mentioned before, started the season just crushing almost every ball he got a piece of. His bat's slowed down a little bit, but still a really solid bat.
3rd on the team in hits with 20.
Runners on first and second for the Dogs, and good speed on the base pass for Landon Sifford. A well-hit ball can score 2 with these 2 guys running the base pass relatively easily, but it's a good Bishop O'Connell defense behind a really good pitcher and Bobby McDonough. McDonough delivers a bouncer in the dirt. Wilt in trouble down there at second. He'll just take off for third as he looked like dead in the water, but
he did.
Ran back toward third and heads up base running after almost a mistake on the base pass.
Yeah, and now you're 90 feet away from tearing this deficit in half.
Clement on first, Wilt on third. Sifford at the plate, 2 down for the Dogs, 2-0 lead here in the top of the 3rd inning for Bishop O'Connell. McDonough looks in, delivers the pitch, and it just misses, according to the home plate umpire.
Yeah,
for a ball.
Thought that was really close to being a strike.
So Sifford awaits that pitch, hits it hard toward the third baseman. Powell fires to first. Mayfield fires to first for the final out of the inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. Bishop O'Connell 2, Martinsburg nothing. This is West Virginia High School baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Looking for some nightlife? Then look no further. Laddie's Bar & Grill has a full bar and kitchen, pool table, and entertainment with great food at affordable prices. You can dine in or carry out by calling us at 304-263-5233. Laddie's is open Monday through Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. We serve breakfast all day long, and our lunch and dinner specials are posted every day on our Facebook page. So stop on in to Laddie's Bar & Grill, located at 107 Lutz Avenue in Martinsburg.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. We play hardball.
We welcome you back to Waccamaw High School. Nick Verzolini, Spencer Dupuis, happy to have you with us. Colin McLaughlin, our cameraman. Avery Newport back in the studio in Martinsburg. 2-0 lead for Bishop O'Connell over Martinsburg as we begin the bottom of the 3rd inning. DJ Triggs on the mound for the Bulldogs. It's solid so far, but has thrown 34 pitches for the first 2 innings. O'Connor will lead things off. Jack O'Connor got things going with a first pitch single back in the 1st inning, would come around to score on the RBI double by McDonough. And then a ground out from Powell into a fielder's choice brought home the 2nd run in the 2nd inning. So 2-0 Bishop O'Connell on top of Martinsburg. The bottom of the third, and Triggs will face O'Connor. Jack O'Connor digs in for the Knights. He'll take that first pitch at the knees for strike one. Triggs working well early in the ball game. The 0-1 is low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. DJ Triggs so far 2 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. The 1-1 pitch in there for strike 2 on the inside corner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on O'Connor. Triggs looks into the catcher Asanovich for the sign. Delivers the pitch. Another bouncer in the dirt for ball 2. Triggs takes off the hat. Refocuses on the mound for a 2-2 pitch to lead off this bottom of the third inning. With the Knights leading the Martinsburg Bulldogs 2-0. That pitch just missing inside for ball 3. So 1-2 count quickly turns into now a 3-2 count for O'Connor. Triggs delivers the full count pitch, and it misses inside just barely on the inside corner for ball 4. And O'Connor gets that leadoff walk, and you never want to give free base runners or free bases to any team, but definitely not this Bishop O'Connell team.
Yeah, definitely not, especially a D1 caliber, MLB caliber player like O'Connor.
So O'Connor on first, Mayfield at the plate. And he'll square around the bunt and then pull it back. Mayfield on the day, 0 for 1, grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. Or flew out his last time up, excuse me. So runner on first, Triggs throws over. And he gets away from Isaiah Morris. O'Connor will take second easily.
That's another free 90 feet.
I know you're worried about the speed there, and you do want to hold him, but maybe not use your A move. Maybe just get a throw over to keep him close. Even if he knows it's coming, it's better than throwing the ball away and giving the runner second base. So a runner on second, no outs, 2-0 lead for Bishop O'Connell. The pitch is there for strike 1.
And he was heading to trying to bunt there and move him over to third for another free base, essentially.
And Mayfield has shown bunt early in the count. Does show bunt here again, but pulls it back in time as the pitch misses high for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the third, 2-0. Bishop O'Connell on top of Martinsburg. The runner leading off of second in O'Connor. Mayfield at the plate for the Knights. Triggs looking to the catcher, Asanovich. Looks back at the runner, delivers the pitch, a bunt in front of the mound. Triggs will throw to first, route number 1. But the runner is just 90 feet away. And still at the top of the order is McDonough coming to the plate. He had the 1 RBI double his last time up. So Bobby McDonough coming to the plate. O'Connor standing on first after the leadoff walk and 1 away in the inning. That one fouled away toward the Martinsburg dugout. Martinsburg on the third base side as the away team. McDonough at the plate. O'Connor 90 feet away from run number 3 for Bishop O'Connell. Triggs delivers the pitch to Bobby McDonough, and he takes it low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. 2-0 Bishop O'Connell. The pitch from Triggs is low. Gets away from the catcher, Asanovich, and O'Connor will slide into home plate for the 3rd run of the game for Bishop O'Connell. And the Knights now take a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the 3rd.
So he got walked, went to second on the pass ball on the throw over to first, then got sack bunted over to 3rd, and then came home on a pass ball.
Yeah.
Those are just mistakes that you can't make if you're the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I mean, the walk hurts you, but then the errors defensively hurt you even more, as that one is popped up into the infield. Charging in is Buber and Clement, and Buber takes control, but nobody really called it off. Buber does make the play at the pitcher's mound, but could have been dangerous and could have led to something worse, a collision, because Clement and Buber were not calling each other off and both going hard after that baseball, but McDonough pops out for out number 2. Not too often do you see a walk, a fielder's choice, and then a pop out lead to a run, but it was a part of a run coming in between those. Franzek coming to the plate. He walked his last time up. Fighting off pitches here to an 0-2 count. Triggs delivers the 0-2. Low and outside, but hit him. Hit him actually off the foot.
And I wonder if Coach Jackson will come out here and maybe settle him down here if he throws a couple more balls.
Yeah, Triggs hasn't pitched bad, but he's had a few wild moments, and for him it's usually about his confidence. If DJ Triggs is rolling well, it's because he feels pretty confident out there. The next pitch is high for a ball. It's not necessarily mechanics. I mean, at times you can always adjust a few things. I've seen at times him needing to adjust his landing foot to work on where the ball misses, whether it misses high or low. 1-0 count, and Triggs steps off again, kind of refocuses, sees what he wants from Asanovich to lead off to Armar. Ashton Armar 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll pop this one up into center field. Camby chasing after it and gets to it for out number 3, but Bishop O'Connell finds a run on a leadoff walk, and then a few errors by the Dogs' defense leads to a 3-0 lead now for Bishop O'Connell as we head to the top of the 4th inning. This is West Virginia High School Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
It's time to play Trump or Consequences. Ready, Jill?
Yep.
Thinking about Alex Mooney and David McKinley in the race for Congress, who did President Donald Trump call strong for our military and a champion for veterans?
Alex Mooney. Gotta be. Mooney knows freedom ain't free.
Right, Jill. Next, who did Trump endorse for Congress?
Alex Mooney. I know Trump backs Mooney.
Correct. Mooney has Trump's complete and total endorsement. Last question. Who broke with Republicans and voted for Joe Biden's spending spree that's driving up inflation?
Who did that?
David McKinley.
So why would a Republican back him?
Good question. Because if you stand with Trump, Alex Mooney is the right answer for Congress.
Paid for by Club for Growth Action. ClubForGrowthAction.org and not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. Club for Growth Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
We welcome you back to Waccamaw High School. Bishop O'Connell 3, Martinsburg 0. As we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Or, I'm sorry, the top of the 4th inning. Nick Verzolini, Spencer Dupuis, happy to have you with us. Isaiah Morris will lead things off for the Bulldogs. And staying on the mound is Bobby McDonough, who's pitched well for Bishop O'Connell. So far, McDonough 2 1/3, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts.
And McDonough.
3 innings, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts. As Morris pops this one up into center field, and a good play on the run by Lavagna for out number 1.
That rides in the air a few more feet. That's against the wall for a double.
So Morris flies out the center. And Carson Buber coming to the plate. Buber singled his first at-bat in the second inning. The pitch to Buber hit well on the ground, but it goes foul. So Buber 1 for 1 today. Swinging a good bat for the Bulldogs. McDonough delivers the 0-1 pitch, and Buber chases in the dirt for strike 2. Buber hasn't really been a guy that chases a whole lot. Usually has a pretty good eye, but just got fooled on that pitch.
Yeah, he did.
Now chops off another one to stay alive on another lower pitch
That one
in
right,
the zone.
That one right to Coach Byler there, third base coach's box.
0-2 count on Carson Buber. And the 0-2 pitch from McDonough is low for ball 1. It's a top 4th inning. Bishop O'Connell leading 3-0 with 1 away here at Waccamaw High School. Game 2 for both teams as that pitch is low for ball 2.
Game 2 for us today out of 3.
Here in the Mingo Bay Classic, we will have the nightcap for Jefferson later on as Buber sends a chopper down to third, and the throw is in time from Mayfield for out number 2. And that will bring Michael Lupus to the plate.
Yeah, Lupus hit that 3-run shot yesterday at Socastee.
Yep, struck out his last time up back in the second inning, but Lupus definitely starting to swing a really good bat. Has to be feeling confident after the home run in yesterday's ball game. The pitch here is hit into left field, and it was a top of the wall hit, but it was foul.
Foul, yeah.
Lupus just missed either another homer or at least an extra base hit, potentially, unless the fielder would have got to it. But
yeah, so their 315 sign there down the left field is actually in foul territory because they have their all-state selections.
Lupus now a chopper toward third. Mayfield fields it off his shoe and throws to first for out number 3. An excellent play by the third baseman led to the bottom of the 4th. Bishop O'Connell 3, Martinsburg nothing. This is West Virginia High School baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Hi, this is Rob Mario. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call 304-262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Hi, it's Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 Spencer Dupuis. When I got into a car accident and needed to get another vehicle, I wanted to go somewhere I could trust. So I went to the Hefley Motor Company at 993 Hedgesville Road.
As a first-time car buyer, I really didn't know what to expect. But at Hefley, they treated me like family. Every step in the process was seamless. Not only did they give me a great deal, but they also helped me secure an amazing interest rate. Now I know firsthand why Hefley has such a great reputation in this community.
I ride with Hefley Motor Company, so you should too.
We welcome you back to Waccamaw High School. Bishop O'Connell leading Martinsburg 3-0. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. DJ Triggs remaining on the mound for the Bulldogs. Triggs so far 3 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs. 1 earned, though, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. And Bishop O'Connell coming to the plate. It will be Lavanya, Brad Armar, and Michael Powell due up for the Knights. Lavanya singled his last time up and scored a run. So Triggs getting ready to throw his first pitch. Triggs delivers the pitch, and it's a bunt down to the third base line. Lupus' throw is not in time. Lavenga is able to reach base safely. So an infield single.
Yeah, obviously not ideal there for the Dogs to give that up, but it kind of seemed like they scouted that maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, Lupus was in. Another bunt. This one popped up, though, toward Lupus. It's off his glove. And back-to-back infield hits.
For bunts.
Not certain if Lupus was actually able to get a glove under it. It's kind of a tough angle for me down here, but
I think he got a glove and then went under his glove.
So we'll see if they rule that an error or a hit, but either way, back-to-back bunts leading to runners, and they are going to rule back-to-back singles. And a mound visit here as they talk to DJ Triggs, who
kind of trying to help him with his with Ty Shue, kind of trying to get him here. They've got obviously no outs yet in the inning, and Coach Jackson out there just saying, kind of maybe getting him into a double play.
And it's got to be frustrating when you give up some bunts, and they might have to pull Triggs. I heard something about him slipping maybe. So, see if he's okay. And they will remain in the ball game with DJ Triggs out there on the mound. With now runners on first and second after back-to-back bunt singles, leading to hits for Powell. Now coming to the plate, Michael Powell. Powell on first, or Powell at the plate. Runners on first and second. Triggs delivers his pitch to Powell, and he squares around a bunt. But the runners are staying put. Well, he wasn't able to make contact.
They were thinking about it there, and Asanovich kind of got up and walked them back.
Yeah, Lavanga was pretty much in where the shortstop would be playing normally on the initial bunt attempt. Powell at the plate, facing a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch is bunted down the third baseline, and they're going to get not another hit, but runners on second and third and just 1 out as Triggs got to that one and fired to Morris for out number 1.
Yeah, and ideally you want to get kind of set up a double play, but that's, 3 back-to-back-to-back bunts, Nick.
Yeah, don't really ever see that as Kankos coming to the plate, bottom of the order, so maybe just find a way to get a little bit of offense for your guys and put you in a situation where now, like we said multiple times, we're a runner on third. You really just need a well-hit baseball to get another run on the board. That would give you a 4-0 lead with just 3 innings to go. So Matt goes to the plate, and he'll take this one high for a ball. 1 away in the inning.
Obviously a high-stress inning here for DJ Triggs.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult when you've had 2 infield singles given up. 1 away now, and the pitch misses for ball 2.
That seemed like a very close pitch there.
Yeah, it's
definitely
definitely
not the umpire.
Yeah, and it's definitely a little bit tougher from our angle, too, because we're down the line opposed to behind the plate, so you can't necessarily tell every pitch. I mean, you can usually get a good idea if it's high or low, but if it's in the zone or not, a little bit tougher to tell. So that one goes foul. Depending on, of course, the pitch.
Yeah.
If it's super low or super high, it's pretty obvious to everybody. But a 2-1 count, 2 on for Bishop O'Connell. Knights threatening again here in the bottom of the 4th inning, holding on to a 3-0 lead. DJ Triggs delivers a bunt again. Triggs on the bunt, squeeze play, and it is safe at home. And the Knights extend the lead to 4-0 over Martinsburg.
Yeah, Sonovich not happy about that one. He thought he got him.
So fielder's choice RBI.
Sonovich is still kind of scrouched down there. Just he's not happy about that at all. He thought he got him.
Kanakis with the squeeze.
That's now 4 in a row.
The lead, yeah, 4 straight bunts. And, I mean, Martinsburg just can't really stop it, but here with Jack O'Connor at the plate, I doubt we see a bunt with a runner on third. 1 out in the inning, back to the top of the order for the Knights, and O'Connor takes that one in the dirt. Runner coming around to score from third, and it's now 5-0 Bishop O'Connell.
Yeah, not looking too good here for the Dogs. This is high-stress situation. Is all because of 4 back-to-back bunts, Nick.
Yeah, it started with 2 infield singles and then a sacrifice ground out by Powell, and then the fielder's choice RBI by Kanakos. And there's still just 1 out in the inning. 5-0. Bishop O'Connell, bottom of the 4th inning. And that pitch is inside for ball 2. 2-0 count for a dangerous hitter and Jack O'Connor. A runner on second for Bishop O'Connell, bottom of the 4th inning. Triggs looks in to his catcher, Sonovich, looks back at the runner, delivers the pitch. It's a bouncer. That gets away from Asanovich, and now a runner on third.
Yeah, runner goes from second to third now. 90 feet away from making it 6-0.
So a 3-0 count, 1 out. O'Connor at the plate, runner on third. Looks like Zittel might be going to the bullpen as that one misses high for ball 4, and O'Connor reaches first base safely.
You would be correct there, Nick.
So Triggs has worked himself into a tough situation. Runners on the corners, 5-0, 1 out. I mean, not all of it obviously on him. A lot of infield singles. Those are just well-placed bunts to lead to 2 of these hits here in the inning, but now a few wild throws.
And he's going there
another
first.
bunt attempt, but they'll pull it back, and the runner, O'Connor, takes off for second. Is in there with a no throw. So runners on second and third. 1 away, 1-0 count. 5-0 lead for Bishop O'Connell in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch from Triggs. In there at the knees for strike 1. 2-1 count now. Two, 1 out. Bunt popped up down the first baseline and goes foul.
That one made it to first base almost, just a foul.
So count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes, 1 away. Runners on second and third for the Knights. Mayfield at the plate, O'Connor on second. Kanakos standing at third base. Mayfield awaiting the pitch from DJ Triggs. And it's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Triggs gets him to chase on a pitch in the dirt. And that will bring Bobby McDonough to the plate. McDonough is 1 for 2 with a pop out and a single or double, RBI double. And that pitch is low for ball 1. So runners on second and third for Bishop O'Connell in the bottom of the 4th inning. 5-0 lead, and that pitch is low for ball 2.
Yeah, and if you're Martinsburg, obviously you're throwing Zittle in the pen right now. You don't have a lot of options. You probably can get Isaiah Morrison for an inning or two. Only threw about, I think, 14 pitches yesterday in relief.
The 2-0 is a big swing and a miss for strike 1.
But Zittle may be the option where they're going to go, what are we in the 4th inning, 5th inning, 4th inning?
Bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, so you may be able to go 3 innings with Zittle.
Yeah, hasn't pitched too much recently. Triggs' pitch is low for a ball. And they try to steal home on a delayed steal on the throwback to the pitcher, but Triggs is already kind of coming back after a pitch in the dirt.
Well, you never want the last out at home, even if you're leading 5-0.
And the throw back to Triggs tags him out for out number 3, so we'll head to the 5th. Bishop O'Connell 5, Martinsburg nothing. This is West Virginia High School Baseball. Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We're back.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
Hi, I'm Sally Hardy. I am asking you to re-elect John Hardy to the West Virginia House. John is my husband of 24 years and an amazing dad to our daughters. I am proud of this hardworking man who runs a successful business, gives back to the community, and is our valuable delegate. John Hardy is a man of values with a heart of service, and he cares about moving West Virginia forward. Re-elect my husband, John Hardy. Visit Delegate John Hardy on Facebook.
Paid for by candidate.
You're back.
We welcome you back to Waccamaw High School in Pawleys Island, South Carolina. On the mound still is Bobby McDonough for Bishop O'Connell, who now holds a 5-0 lead as we begin the top of the 5th inning. Over the Martinsburg Bulldogs, it's Camby, Asanovich, and Jake Zittle due up for the Dogs.
Well, I would presume they hit somebody else for Zittle here because Zittle's still warming up in the pen.
Yeah. Looks like they probably will be forced to do that.
Unless Coach Byler is walking down there to tell him to come out of the pen.
Yeah, he's going to do that exact thing, Spencer. So Zittle will come out because he is due up third this inning. And leading things off, Jordan Camby, who lined out his last time out. $5-0 Bishop O'Connell. Camby coming to the plate. And McDonough on the mound for the Knights. McDonough's first pitch is low for ball 1. Bobby McDonough pitching well for Bishop O'Connell tonight. That one hit hard on the ground toward third. A good scoop by Mayfield, and he'll throw over low, but still get out number 1. So far, Bobby McDonough now 4 innings of work, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts. Now 4 1/3 for McDonough. And Matthew Asanovich batting in the 2 spot this inning. The number 8 hitter in the lineup comes to the plate, takes the first pitch for a ball. McDonough now at 41 pitches. 28 have been strikes. So pretty efficient work so far through the 4 1/3. The next pitch is hit into center field. And there is Lavanga for out number 2. So a ground out, a fly out, and Jake Zittle coming to the plate, who we expect to be pitching in the next half inning. For the Dogs, a 2 away and a 5-0 lead for the Bishop O'Connell Knights. The pitch to Zittle, check the swing. They're going to rule that he did not go around. Next pitch, another check swing, and Zittle lays off for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes, 2 away, and Zittle will foul that one off.
Pretty close to our
the
camera.
2-1.
They're behind home plate.
I'll tell him to aim away from it, Spencer.
Hey, we had one hit earlier today, didn't we? Not
Yes.
actually hit, just hit the netting right next to it and moved it around.
Next pitch is in there for strike. I mean, those cameras are kind of built to be hit, right? Like they can
Yeah, they're
stand.
action cameras.
Action. Well, there's some action going on here. It's a 3-1 count, and 3-2 count, and Zittle swings and misses for strike 3. And that will do it for the 5th. Top of the 5th. We'll head to the bottom. Bishop O'Connell 5, Martinsburg nothing. This is West Virginia High School baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Life can get in the way these days. We all know that. Work commitments, social commitments, volunteer commitments, family commitments. You put your heart into all of it. You've got enough to worry about already. Your roof shouldn't be one of those things. Everything should just work. But when your roof is in need of an upgrade, you shouldn't have to worry about that either. Modern Renovations, your 4-state roofing solution. Reminding you that home is where the heart really is.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Welcome back here to the Mingo Bay Classic. Bishop O'Connell on top of Martinsburg. 5-0. That'll end the day for DJ Triggs. 4 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, faced 20 batters, 74 pitches, 44 strikes. Coming in to pitch now is Jacob Zittle. And pitching changes brought to you by the Hefley Motor Company, located at 993 Hedgesville Road in Martinsburg. You're local, we're local, so why not buy local? I ride with them, so you should too. They gave me a great deal on a 2016 Ford Edge, as you could probably see if you heard the commercial. But now we'll send it back to Nick with the play-by-play.
Thanks, Spencer. How do you see it if I heard the commercial? Wouldn't I have to see it if I saw the commercial on TV 10 opposed to hearing it on Talk Radio WRNR?
You could do both. It's a dual-platformed commercial. Audio and video.
That's good to see, but good to hear. See,
now you're doing the same thing.
All right. Well, back to baseball, the more important thing than your commercial. But bottom of the 5th inning. 5-0 Bishop O'Connell over Martinsburg. Jake Zittle now on the mound for the Dogs. Zittle, the big right-hander, taking the ball from DJ Triggs. And since McDonough was up at the end of the last inning, before the out at the plate, his at-bat continues. Pitcher versus pitcher now. McDonough got Zittel out to end the inning, and now he'll face him. Pitch misses high for a ball.
Yeah, and Zittel really did not have entirely too long to warm up, because you figure if he wasn't hitting last inning, he would have, a few more pitches to warm up there in the pen.
That one hit on the ground, and it just misses the bag. So it'll go foul for a strike. So bottom of the fifth inning. 5-0 lead for Bishop O'Connell in Game 2 of the Mingo Bay Classic for both of these teams. That one fouled down the third baseline again. So McDonough battling against Jake Siddle, now 2 strikes on him. Siddle, a normal reliever for this team, and in the relief role here in this ball game, delivers that pitch low for a ball.
I believe he last pitched on Saturday. Came in relief.
That one just fouled away. So McDonough fighting off pitches. He's had a very efficient game throwing the baseball, but at the plate today, McDonough is 1 for 2 with the RBI earlier, so really has played well for this team when they needed him to. That one low for a ball.
Yeah, Zittel came in Saturday to complete the victory there over Smithsburg of Maryland 9-6 as he went 2 2/3 of an inning, excuse me.
That one low for ball, or high for ball 4. So McDonough draws a walk on 3-2 to get the leadoff runner on, and that will bring to the plate Franzik now coming to the plate for Bishop O'Connell.
Zittel went 2/3, excuse me. 1 hit, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk. 17 pitches, 11 for strikes, faced 4 batters.
First pitch to Franzik is high for a ball. 1-0 count. So runner on first. The pitch from Zittel to Franzik is outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. McDonough standing on first base for the Knights, who lead 5-0 here in the top of the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th inning. 5-0 lead. That one a chopper hit hard into right field, and it's back-to-back singles for the Knights to put 2 on to lead off this bottom of the 5th. I'll bring Ashton Armour to the plate. With a 5-0 lead for Bishop O'Connell. Runners on first and second for the Knights. Jake Zittel on the mound now in relief of DJ Triggs, and he delivers the pitch low for a ball. 1-0 count. For Armour. And that one hit on the ground toward Lupus at third. He'll throw to second, throw back to first, and not in time, but do get 1 out through the Dogs. So runners at the corners. And it looked to me like Lupus probably could have tagged McDonough in between second and third, and then third to first.
And I think McDonough kind of moved out of the way from the
he was awfully close to him, so if he didn't attempt it, it wouldn't make much sense. But 1 away in the inning with a runner on first and a runner on third. Armour will take advantage of the fielder's choice, and they are able to get Franzik at second. This one popped up by Lavanga and foul.
And Armour at first was running on that one.
So Lavonga to the plate. 5-0 lead for Bishop O'Connell. Runner takes off toward second. A good throw from Asanovich, and he got him at second base. Clement in perfect position for the tag. And Matthew Asanovich throws out Armar for out number 2. So defense starting to pick up. Jake Zittel behind him for the Dogs. 5-0 lead for Bishop O'Connell. 2 outs now in the inning. The pitch from Zittel in there for a strike. 2 strikes now on Lavonga. The pitch popped up and heading foul down the right field line, and it's caught by the Dogs for out number 3. So we'll head to the 6th inning. Bishop O'Connell 5, Martinsburg nothing. This is West Virginia High School baseball at the Mingo Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
2 years of COVID prove that we no longer have a government of, for, or by the people, with governors nationwide locking down their states through mandates. Schools are teaching critical race theory to our kids, and we have career politicians on both the federal and state level who will do anything to protect their jobs. Fixing it starts at home with people just like you stepping up to lead. I am not a career politician. I am just like you, a citizen who wants our country back. I'm Janet McNulty, the no-nonsense candidate for delegate for District 94.
Paid for by candidate.
A Honda is more than just a vehicle. It's a gateway to spring adventure. Start your adventures with Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 0.9% APR on a 2022 Honda HR-V and a 1.9% APR on a 2022 Civic or Accord. New vehicles are arriving daily at a local Honda dealer.
CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA, moving lives forward.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic SI 2021 ACSI survey of customers rating the performance of their own automobiles.
We're coming back. Welcome you back to Waccamaw High School. 6th inning getting started. Bishop O'Connell 5. Martinsburg nothing. And Dogs coming to the plate to lead off the 6th. Spencer running out of outs and opportunities to put up runs against this very tough Bishop O'Connell defense, led today by Bobby McDonough, but as we know, they got 3 Division I pitchers in this program.
Yeah, they definitely do, and looking at McDonough pitch-wise, only a 53 here. It's ahead of the top of the 6th inning. You may see him go full 7 innings today.
Wilt sends a slow roller towards second, and the throw over to first is there in time for out number 1, as
that'll help too.
Strom able to get the runner at first. And Wilt is retired on the ground out. And Hudson Clement now coming to the plate.
Yeah, and, good to see Murphy Clement, his brother. He's the younger brother there is in uniform in the dugout.
Hudson Clement taking the first pitch low for ball 1. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to see Murphy this season on the baseball field.
But he's here. They made a family trip out of it, obviously. He is technically on the JV squad, but if he gets back to play from that injury he had at the end of the football season there, right around Thanksgiving time, he will be able to come up to varsity. But, I think you probably just shelve him for the fall for football.
Clement swings and misses there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 6th inning, Bishop O'Connell 5, Martinsburg nothing. McDonough on the mound for the Knights. He'll look into his catcher, Kanakos, and deliver the pitch. Clement sends a slapper over towards short, and Powell makes the throw for out number 2. So one shortstop grounds out to the other. And we'll head to now 2 outs in the inning. And Landon Siffert now coming to play.
A very quick inning here on the wrong side for the Dogs.
Yeah, running out of outs, as we mentioned, now just 4 left for Martinsburg, down by 5 in the top of the 6th inning.
Well, and thinking about here, if you're Bishop O'Connell, you can get McDonough potentially out of this game through 7 and under 75 pitches.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy if that does end up being what he throws in this ball game. 58 so far, and that pitch is in there for a strike on Landon Sifford. Next pitch, Sifford sends a chopper toward third. Mayfield's throw is in time for out number 3, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. McDonough throwing a gem. It's Bishop O'Connell 5, Martinsburg nothing. We're back at 60.
You see that new David McKinley ad?
The one where he's lying about Alex Mooney?
Which one? You know why he's lying, right?
Yeah, total rhino.
McKinley joined Nancy Pelosi's anti-Trump witch hunt.
And backed gun-grabbing red flag laws.
And sided with Biden to spend trillions we don't have.
President Trump warned us about David McKinley, calling him a rhino, sellout, and known loser.
There's no bigger liberal than David McKinley.
So Mooney's got your vote?
Of course. Alex Mooney's been defending our values since he became our congressman in 2014. And he's raising his family right here in West Virginia.
And Mooney's the only candidate with Trump's endorsement.
Did you know that Mooney's mom fled Castro's Cuba?
And his dad battled communism in Vietnam.
That's why Mooney's so dedicated to American values, like life and the Second Amendment.
Alex Mooney's the conservative voice for West Virginia.
And for America.
I'm Alex Mooney, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Mooney for Congress 2022.
Right? You want him?
We welcome you back to Waccamaw High School. 5-0. Bishop O'Connell leading Martinsburg. Jake Zittle remaining on the mound for the Dogs as we begin the bottom of the 6th inning, and it will be due up. Armar, Powell, and Kanakos due up. Zittle stepping back on the mound for the Bulldogs. Bottom of the 6th inning. And that pitch is low for ball 1.
And stay tuned after this game. 5:10 projected pregame show as Jefferson will play the site host here, Waccamaw, at 5:30.
That should be an interesting game. Obviously, Waccamaw got a look at Jefferson before their game last night against Washington, which was a great battle. Zittle delivers this pitch low for a ball. So far, 3 hits allowed, or just 3 hits for the Dogs. Martinsburg has allowed 7. And a leadoff walk here for Armar. Michael Powell will now come to the plate. And they'll have a mound visit with Jake Zittle. So Powell coming to the plate. He has grounded out twice. Was able to get an RBI earlier. And it looks like they're going to turn to a new pitcher. So Jake Zittle's day is over on the mound. And we will take a 1-minute break, and we come back. We'll have that pitcher for you. This is West Virginia High School Baseball and Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
The May primary election is an important one. Don't sit it out. Make your vote and voice count. Tony Petrucci, a lifelong resident of Berkeley County and a Republican, is running for Berkeley County Clerk. He is the most qualified for the job. He has a record of hard work. He is a beef cattle farmer, a former county commissioner, and is dedicated to our community. Tony Petrucci, Republican for Berkeley County Clerk. The candidate you can trust with our elections. Paid for by Tony Petrucci for Berkeley County Clerk.
Welcome back here to Waccamaw High School. Martinsburg facing Bishop O'Connell. Another pitching change for the Dogs. Braden Oviedo coming in to pitch. Looks like his first pitching appearance of the season. So he comes in relief of Zittel. Pitching changes brought to you by the Hefley Motor Company, located at 993 Hedgesville Road in Martinsburg. Your local, we're local. Your local, we're local. So why not buy local? I ride with them, so you should too.
Yeah, Braden Oviedo, I'm certain he's pitched on the JV level, but haven't seen him on the varsity squad. So this is a big opportunity, even though it is a 5-0 game. So really a no-pressure situation to see your young pitcher who's played a lot of good defense for this team at times. Haven't really seen his bat at the varsity level, but 5-0 game, bottom of the 6th, 1 runner on. You really have nothing to lose. It's tournament baseball. It's not a conference game, so it's a great opportunity for Coach Byler to see what Oviedo has against top-level competition here in Bishop O'Connell. Powell at the plate. He scores around the bunt, then pulls it back and gets the strike.
And they like to keep Zittel under 20 pitches, 17 pitches today, so maybe just so he's available if needed the rest of the way.
Yeah, a guy with a lot of experience in Jake Zittel. So Powell at the plate. Armar standing on first. After the leadoff walk. So Powell stands in here on a 1-1 count. Left-hander digs back in. Oviedo will throw over. Nice pickoff attempt, but he dives back in safely. So Oviedo looks into his catcher, Sanovich, steps on the mound, delivers the 1-1, and it's a bouncer in front of the plate. Sanovich able to block it, and the count moves now to 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, Sanovich does a great job blocking the ball 99, almost 100% of the time, keeping it in front of him.
Now the umpire is going to come out and talk to Oviedo. Must be something he's doing that could maybe be considered a balk, I would imagine. I think he kind of looked at the ball, too. I don't know.
He said he maybe asked if he needed a new ball.
But it seemed like kind of a private conversation, so I wasn't sure if he needed a new ball. They would usually just single that somehow.
Maybe he was, I don't know.
Yeah, not certain. He said something to Asanovich as well, so I think it maybe is how he's delivering the pitch. I don't know. But that one fouled or hit into center field. Canby loses his hat but makes the play for out number 1. Two balls, 1 strike. And Bishop O'Connell is going to bring in a pinch hitter. It'll be Rush. So Oviedo will face Rush here.
24 facing 24.
And the pitch from Oviedo, a swing and a miss for strike 1.
Oviedo's got a
solid fastball.
Yeah.
There's a good bit of speed to it for a young guy, too. 5-0 lead, swinging strike for strike number 1. Next pitch is hit on the ground towards short. Clement fires to first for out number 2. O'Connor now coming to the plate after the ground out. They'll intentionally walk O'Connor, so put him on.
Yeah, you got your young pitcher on the mound. Oviedo, you don't want to deal with a guy, that's going to go D1, potentially has, potential to be a major league prospect. I see what they're doing there.
Mayfield coming to the plate. First pitch is at the knees for strike one. Mayfield's still a pretty dangerous hitter, too, in this number 2 spot. Has struggled a little bit today. Flying out, reached on fielder's choice, and struck out. Next pitch looks to be in a similar location, but this one ruled a ball.
And Oviedo's got some heat. Sound of that glove sounded pretty good.
1-1 count, 2 outs, 2 on for Bishop O'Connell, and the next pitch is in there for strike 2. Oviedo delivering good pitches early on in relief. O'Connor standing on first, Armar on second for Mayfield, the third baseman for the Knights. Oviedo delivers the pitch, and it's low in the dirt for a ball. Runner takes off toward third. Armar is in there at third. O'Connor will take second as well, and the catcher's indifference on what I believe will be ruled a passed ball. So runners on second and third. The pitch high for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 5-0. Bishop O'Connell on top of Martinsburg. Mayfield at the plate. Oviedo's pitch just misses for ball 4, and that will load the bases up. So bases are loaded, and McDonough coming to the plate. Bobby McDonough so far has a RBI double, a pop out, and a walk in this ball game. Bases loaded for McDonough, the starting pitcher today for Bishop O'Connell. Oviedo's pitch is high for a ball. 1-0 count with 2 outs in the inning.
Just need that one more out to get out of the inning.
This one hit hard into left field. Going back is the left fielder, and Sifford will make the play for out number 3 on the warning track on a well-hit ball by
I don't
McDonough.
think he caught it. He didn't catch it.
Well, Martinsburg looked like they were going into the dugout.
It bounced off the wall for a double. I couldn't really see.
Yeah, I couldn't see it all, so
From
really
where
had no
I'm at,
idea. I
I
was just kind of going off of reactions.
Yeah, Colin couldn't exactly get the camera there. He was kind of to the left of it, so I couldn't see it 100%.
Well, I couldn't see just because I have people standing in front of me. But a
Nick,
now
take charge.
7-0 lead.
Take charge.
There's only so much I can do, man. We're on the first baseline. What am I really supposed to do? As that one is hit into center field, and Canby is under it.
There's the
for out number 3. 7-0 Bishop O'Connell leading Martinsburg. We're headed to the 7th inning. This is West Virginia High School Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
It's time to play Trump or Consequences. Ready, Jill?
Yep.
Thinking about Alex Mooney and David McKinley in the race for Congress, who did President Donald Trump call strong for our military and a champion for veterans?
Alex Mooney. Gotta be. Mooney knows freedom ain't free.
Right, Jill. Next, who did Trump endorse for Congress?
Alex Mooney. I know Trump backs Mooney.
Correct. Mooney has Trump's complete and total endorsement. Last question. Who broke with Republicans and voted for Joe Biden's spending spree that's driving up inflation?
Who did that?
David McKinley.
So why would a Republican back him?
Good question. Because if you stand with Trump, Alex Mooney is the right answer for Congress.
Paid for by Club for Growth Action. clubforgrowthaction.org and not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. Club for Growth Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
We welcome you back to Waccamaw High School. Nick Verzolini, Spencer Dupuis, happy to have you with us. 7-0 Bishop O'Connell leading top of the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher for Bishop O'Connell. Looks to be Bourquet on the mound, and Isaiah Morris coming to the plate to lead things off. Morris will lead things off. 7-0 Knights leading the Bulldogs. Isaiah Morris today is 0 for 2. A fly out and a strikeout. 7-0, top of the 7th. Bulldogs coming to the plate, see if they have any rally left in them. Bourquet will pitch. I'm sorry. That was the wrong pitcher. Serrani will pitch.
Sirianni?
Yeah, Sirianni.
Sirianni. Isn't that like the Eagles coach? Nick Sirianni?
No idea. Like the iPhone Siri? Ani? And Sirianni's pitch misses for ball 1, and second pitch misses for ball 2. So 2-0 count on Isaiah Morris, the left-handed hitting first baseman. Yeah, Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, spelled exactly the same.
Wonder if they're related.
Why don't you go ask?
That one is hit into right field and will be a base hit for Isaiah Morris to lead things off to begin the top of the 7th inning.
Yeah, great job by Morris. They were able to get one and put one into the outfield for a single and get on for the first time today.
So Buber coming to the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. And it's interesting. I mean, Bishop O'Connell has a big lead, so probably won't matter, but do pull their starter. And that one is in there for a strike. Who was dominating on the mound in McDonough. McDonough had worked 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And this one is fouled away.
That's 61 pitches.
Yeah, so the efficiency was great for him. 61 pitches, 41 were strikes. But Carson Buber at the plate. Buber, the number 4 hitter in the lineup, the pitch to him is a swing and miss. There for a strike. And Buber strikes out swinging for out number 1.
Sun coming into the press box here at a weird angle, Nick.
Yeah, I don't really know where exactly it's coming from. Michael Lupus coming up to the plate.
It's coming like above the light post there. First one in there.
Yep. Strike 1 on Lupus. 0-1 count, runner on first. Sirianni delivers that one, and it just misses for a ball on the outside part of the plate. Was where he was targeting that pitch. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Morris standing on first base. Lupus at the plate and a throw over, not in time.
I don't really see Morris there on first as a guy that's going to steal.
Not typically, no, but keeping him close nonetheless. Sirianni's next pitch fouled off into the glove for strike 2. So just got told it is Leber. I don't know how to say that.
Leberleister?
Leberleister. All right, so we'll go with that.
So it's not Sirianni.
Apparently they have 3 number 16s. So Leberleister on the mound, and there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. A throw back to first is not in time, so Lupus goes down swinging.
Great grab there by O'Connor at first. Could have gone into the outfield and put Morris on second.
So that will bring to the plate Jordan Canby. And the first pitch to Canby is outside for a ball. Canby so far on the day, 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. And he sends this one into left field. Has some pretty good carry out there in left, and it's gone for a 2-run home run for Jordan Canby.
Wow, Nick, come down to Myrtle Beach with no home runs. Day 2, already the second home run. They love it here with the warm weather.
That must be it as Canby hits the homer, his first of the season, and Martinsburg cuts into the lead a little bit now at 7-2 in the top of the 7th. That'll bring Matt Asanovich to the plate. Morris scoring from first on the home run, and Canby with a ball that just kept carrying down that left field line. 315 out there in left. We've seen a couple of pitches be close on the other side for Bishop O'Connell, but Canby able to get all of that one and get it out of the park. So Asanovich to the plate, 7-2. Bishop O'Connell on top. 2 outs, though, in the inning. So it's going to take quite the rally for the Dogs, but the pitch to Asanovich is taken for ball 1. Matthew Asanovich takes that pitch low for ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The next pitch to Asanovich is inside for ball 3. So Matthew Asanovich now has a 3-0 count. Martinsburg trailing Bishop O'Connell 7-2 with 2 outs in the inning. Top of the 7th. Dogs are down to their final out, but still battling. And that pitch misses inside for ball 4. So after the home run, Asanovich draws a walk. And Oviedo will come to the plate. We'll have a pinch runner courtesy of Jason Barrett for State Senate. Jason is a conservative fighter for Jefferson and Berkeley counties.
Isaac Grove there, the courtesy runner for Martinsburg.
Oviedo at the plate. I believe is one of his first at-bats at the varsity level this season. As he, I think he got in the East Hardy game, but has mainly served as just a defensive guy, and now a pitcher in this ball game. And see how Oviedo responds with a runner on first. And Grove. Dogs down 7-2, down to their final out. The pitch to Asanovich is to Oviedo is inside for a ball.
I believe this is his fourth plate appearance.
So limited opportunities for Oviedo, but great opportunity here, even with the game appearing to be out of reach at 5 runs with 2 outs. Can still extend this inning and maybe make things much closer, or even, who knows, have a great rally here in this 7th inning. The pitch to Oviedo is in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 7-2 lead for the Knights. The 2-1 pitch. Low for ball 3. Excuse me, that was the 3-1. No, Oviedo was wrong. I was right.
Yeah, Oviedo getting a little ahead of himself on just his 4th plate appearance of the season.
3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 7-2, excuse me, after the 2-run shot by Jordan Canby. The pitch to Oviedo is high for ball 4. So the Dogs put 2 on.
Well, he was just 1 pitch early. He knew he was going to walk in his head.
And now that will bring Bishop O'Connell out to speak with their pitcher in a 7-2 ball game. 2 runners on, and the inning continues. Oviedo was hitting there. Should be Logan Wilt now to the plate next.
And Logan Wilt has a hit today. He is 1 for 2.
with a ground out. So Oviedo on first, Grove on second. Martinsburg down by 5 in the top of the 7th, 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, no pitching change there. Just going out to talk to him. Say, you just need one more out, and we're done with the game.
7-2, Bishop O'Connell. One more out, though, can be easier said than done if Martinsburg can continue to fight like they have. Logan Wilt will take that one for strike one. Wilt, the right fielder, as you mentioned, Spencer, 1 for 2 in this ball game. One of the 5 hits for the Dogs, one of the biggest ones coming in this inning from Jordan Canby, probably the biggest one, the 2-run home run. Wilt lifts this one down the first base line, and he'll step on the bag. Is O'Connor for the final out of the ball game. Martinsburg falls 7-2 to Bishop O'Connell. We will take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have the Palace Lounge post-game show. It's West Virginia High School Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Hagerstown Ford continues to be your leader in car sales up and down the I-81 corridor. We will beat any and all competitors' prices. And we've made buying a new car easier than ever with one-day delivery better than Amazon and a return policy better than Walmart. Your satisfaction is our guarantee. If you don't like it, simply return it and we'll come pick it up. No questions asked. Why would you shop anywhere else? At Hagerstown Ford, we take great pride in our community and supporting our local student athletes. That's why Hagerstown Ford is the official car dealership of Shepherd Rams quarterback Tyson Bagent. Our remote buying process has made new car shopping so easy, you'll never even set foot in a dealership. Simply go to HagerstownFord.com and click on the car you want to buy it, or use the Axle Auto app. It's that easy. You can order your new car on any device. Go to HagerstownFord.com and get your new car signed, sealed, and delivered from Hagerstown Ford.
The game may be over, but don't go away just yet. We've got a complete game recap, analysis, stats, the player of the game, and we'll prepare you for our next broadcast. All on the post-game show. Today's game broadcast has been brought to you by
Cody's Auto Body, Laddie's Bar and Grill, Trips Flooring, The Mortgage Center, Gary Kelly Allstate Insurance, Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, the Hefley Motor Company, the Palace Lounge, Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies, Milestone Realty, and by WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers.
So let's return to the field and rejoin our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team.
Boulevard, Martinsburg, with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials in a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. We'll get you to the game summary. Ball game started with Bishop O'Connell getting the first run in the first inning, and then scored again in the second, the third, scored 2 more in the fourth. To build a 5-0 lead at that point. Scored 2 in the sixth to go up 7-0, but Martinsburg would answer with a 2-run Jordan Canby homer in the 7th and fall 7-2. Bishop O'Connell gets 7 runs on 8 hits, no errors in this ballgame. Martinsburg 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. That is your game summary, brought to you by the Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Company. When it comes to your home, auto, farm, or business, they're trusted, reliable, and experienced. Call them at 304-263-0809 or go to fmiwv.com. And then for your game stats, Hudson Clement goes 1 for 3 at the plate. Isaiah Morris 1 for 3. Carson Buber 1 for 3. Jordan Canby 1 for 3 at the 2-run home run. And that totals up for the Dogs 5 of 24 at the plate, 2 RBIs. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. DJ Triggs goes 4 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Zittel goes an inning, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned. 2 walks. And Oviedo comes in, pitched well for the final inning, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks for him in his first pitching appearance at the varsity level for Bishop O'Connell. O'Connor goes 1 for 1 at the plate, 3 runs scored, 3 walks as well. McDonough went 2 for 3 at the plate, 3 RBIs today and a walk. Franzek 1 for 2. Lavanga 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Armar 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored. And on the mound, McDonough, Bobby goes 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And then game finished out with 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 earned in that final inning, 2 strikeouts. So that totals up for Bishop O'Connell, 8 hits, 23 at-bats, 7 runs, 5 driven in, 7 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Those are your game stats brought to you by Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Buying or selling a home, call 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. And then finally, Spencer, let's get to your WVU Medicine Player of the Game. I think you got a pretty easy one.
Yeah, it's got to be McDonough. McDonough, he went 5 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. I think he could have gone the 7th inning, but maybe numbers-wise, not sure what Virginia does, but maybe they're trying to save him. Not sure what, I guess not Virginia, it'd be the private league they're in. But he went 61 pitches, 41 for strikes, so I don't know if it's like a 65 maybe their pitch count. I'm not sure.
And don't forget about his effort at the plate.
And he had a great effort at the plate as well, went 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs there and a walk.
Yeah, so Bobby McDonough, our WVU Medicine Player of the Game, WVU Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers leading healthcare here and everywhere. All right, that will do it for the Palace Lounge post-game show. What do you think, Spencer? We'll take like a 5-minute break maybe and come back for the pregame show for Jefferson?
No, so let's take a 5-minute, 3 to 4 minute break, Avery, whatever you're feeling. And then do your post-game scoreboard show out back there.
All right, we'll hear from
and then bring us back around 5:10. So you can do your post-game scoreboard show, not just about the Mingo Bay Classic, but MLB, NHL games tonight, NBA playoffs. Kind of just do a free-for-all 5-minute sports report.
Just talk about whatever you want, Avery, for the next few
minutes.
Sports-related, of course. So, for Colin McLaughlin, Spencer Dupuis, Avery Newport, I'm Nick Verzolini. We'll talk to you again at 5:10-ish to get you set for Jefferson baseball action. This is the Mingo Bay Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Insurance companies like to play games. They say they're on your side, but they aren't. We have a team that can handle any curveball they throw. At Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, you get a dedicated lawyer, and every case gets a team effort. So you get nearly 150 combined years of experience going to bat for you. And we like to win. Join the team that takes your personal injury case seriously. Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. We play hardball.
You see that new David McKinley ad?
The one where he's lying about Alex Mooney? Which one?
You know why he's lying, right?
Yeah, total rhino.
McKinley joined Nancy Pelosi's anti-Trump witch hunt.
And backed gun-grabbing red flag laws.
And sided with Biden to spend trillions we don't have.
President Trump warned us about David McKinley, calling him a rhino, sellout, and known loser.
There's no bigger liberal than David McKinley.
So Mooney's got your vote?
Of course. Alex Mooney's been defending our values since he became our congressman in 2014. And he's raising his family right here in West Virginia.
And Mooney's the only candidate with Trump's endorsement.
Did you know that Mooney's mom fled Castro's Cuba?
And his dad battled communism in Vietnam.
That's why Mooney's so dedicated to American values, like life and the Second Amendment.
Alex Mooney's the conservative voice for West Virginia. And for America.
I'm Alex Mooney, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Mooney for Congress 2022.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC. Hi, this is Rob Mario. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call 304-262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Life can get in the way these days. We all know that. Work commitments, social commitments, volunteer commitments, family commitments. You put your heart into all of it. You've got enough to worry about already. Your roof shouldn't be one of those things. Everything should just work. But when your roof is in need of an upgrade, you shouldn't have to worry about that either. Modern Renovations, your 4-state roofing solution. Reminding you that home is where the heart really is.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Hi, George Miller here. I'm proud to be your Republican candidate in the 90th District. I would be honored to be re-elected to serve you once again. I strongly support our Second Amendment rights. I am pro-life, and I'm a constitutionalist first. A vote for George Miller is a vote for veterans, farmers, teachers, law enforcement, and our service personnel. We must protect our freedom and our children. I am open, transparent, and will work for you. Learn more at checkingeorge.com. Vote George Miller in May.
Paid for by George A. Miller.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome inside the Talk Radio WRNR studios here in Martinsburg for your Modern Realty Results scoreboard show. And it's brought to you by Modern Realty Results. Larry DeMarco and his experienced team handle each and every transaction with honesty and integrity. Go to modernrealtyresults.com for more. My name is Avery Newport. Welcome inside the studio. If you were just watching our game, you saw Bishop O'Connell take down Martinsburg. 7-2 was the final score there. And don't go anywhere, folks, because in just a few minutes, we'll have some more coverage of the Mingo Bay Classic right back there at Waccamaw High School. Waccamaw and Jefferson is up next in just a few minutes. So now let's quickly take a look at some scores from today. We'll preview a little bit of the NBA playoff games on tonight at 7 p.m. on TNT. It is Game 2 of the series between the Nets and the Celtics. At 8 p.m., Raptors and 76ers Game 3 will get underway on NBA TV. That game is being played in Toronto. And at 9:30 on TNT, the Bulls and the Bucks will play Game 2 of their first-round series. So 3 games on the docket tonight in the NBA. In Major League Baseball, lots of games have already been played, and a lot of games are going to start later on tonight. The Brewers have beaten the Pirates already in an early start today. 4-2 is the final score. The Guardians with a big win over the White Sox, 11-1 in a doubleheader, Game 1 of a doubleheader. And some other games in action currently. The Dodgers lead 4-0 over the Braves at the end of 6 innings. And over in Colorado now, the Rockies and Phillies are tied at 4. They also have 8 hits each in the bottom of the 6th. And at the end of 3, over in San Diego, the Reds and Padres are scoreless. And a couple of other games on tonight at 7:05. We will have coverage of the Nationals Diamondbacks game right here on Talk Radio WRNR. Once again, that game will start at 7:05. And at 6:07, the Orioles are in the Bay taking on the Oakland A's. Once again, that will start at 6:07. So those are some scores for you from Major League Baseball. In the NHL, the Capitals are in action tonight against the Vegas Golden Knights. Game on ESPN+. Puck drop is at 10 p.m. So those are your scores for this afternoon, and leading into some scores this evening. We'll have an in-depth score show at the end of this. Well, we might not actually, since we're going to go to the Washington Nationals game on Talk Radio WRNR. So I might cover a few more games going on here today. At 6:40, the Angels and the Astros will play in Major League Baseball. And some other baseball games on tonight. At 6:40, the Yankees will play the Tigers. At 6:40, the Cardinals will travel to Miami to face the Marlins. At 7:10, the Mets will play the Giants. The Mets 9-3 this year. Good start for them. AL East battle in Boston as the Red Sox host the Blue Jays at 7:10. At 6:30, the Cubs will host the Tampa Bay Rays. At 8:10, another divisional rivalry game here as the Royals will host the Minnesota Twins, AL Central teams. And then at 9:40, the latest game tonight to start, the Mariners will host the Texas Rangers. So that's a roundup of all your MLB games from today. And in hockey, a couple other games as well. The Stars will play the Oilers at 8:30 on NHL Network. At 10 p.m., a late start there. The Blackhawks will travel to the desert to face the Arizona Coyotes on ESPN+. Also at 10 o'clock, two more West Coast teams in action as the Colorado Avalanche travel to Seattle to take on the Kraken. And those are your four hockey games on tonight. Of course, Caps and Golden Knights will start at 10 as well. So there's a roundup of all your scores today from the professional world. Stay tuned, everybody, because in just a few minutes, we will have coverage of Game 3 today that we have covered so far in the Mingo Bay Classic. Waccamaw and Jefferson on in just a few minutes. We'll get you out there to that broadcast shortly. My name is Avery Newport. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the Modern Realty Results Scoreboard Show. Stay tuned for Waccamaw and Jefferson.